All right, so now we're getting to the fun stuff. I'm just literally going to give you the nuts and the bolts on how you can upload really fast to Shotcut. If you're using some of the other softwares, that's totally fine too. It's relatively the same idea, but a little bit more in-depth methods. Like I said, I'll have another course for that in the future if you want to check that out. But literally, all you're going to do. Now, it depends on whether or not what you're using for recording your actual lectures or your videos. It's going to depend slightly on that. If you're unsure of what I mean by this, feel free to check out my course on how you can record videos from your phone, both and from your desktop. So that's a phenomenal course. It just gives you like this, just very, very simple, straight to the point, nuts and bolts on how you can record things in videos. Very, very easy. But if you I'm assuming you already know this if you're watching this video, obviously, maybe you have videos that you want to edit. So a lot of videos and a lot of recording software will both allow you to record the video and your voice at the same time. Maybe you're a little bit more advanced though. Maybe you have a mic. I do have a mic. Of course, my good mic recently broke, so I'm using my backup mic. So if it's a little bit choppy, voice-wise, I apologize for that. I did order another one. It's on its way. But you gotta, that's life, right? You gotta keep, be persistent and keep pushing through. So I'm gonna show you really fast. In my case, I'm gonna have both, and a lot of, more advanced cases, you're gonna have both a video file and an audio file. So we're gonna merge those. I'm gonna show you how to do that. But you simply might have just the video file, and then that's very easy for you. So I'm gonna go through both really, really fast. They're both similar, but we're just simply gonna upload a file. So you're gonna find your video file first and foremost. That's what you're gonna do. So I'm gonna find mine. You can see I'm going to literally edit the one right before this for you. And that was, we'll stick to number one. So we'll go. Then you're simply, once you have it uploaded and it's here and you've opened it, you're simply going to drag it down. This is your work area down here, right here. And you'll see V1, that stands for video one. Now I'm going to minimize this a little bit. You'll see the maximize, minimize. If you drag it over, it'll simply maximize it. I'm going to minimize it just so I can work on it a little bit. And you'll see that that's the full length of your video. And then I'm also going to add audio really fast. Now, if you were going to just edit yours, this is where you would stop. And you can completely disregard everything I say. Not stop this video, obviously, but stop your editing process really fast, and then you would simply produce it at the end. So stay tuned for that really fast. But you do want to make sure that often there is some excess black, uploads here. So if that is the case, you're going to simply, let's pretend that this was black from the 7 all the way on. That's extra just black screen that will be on your video. You want to make sure you take that off. So what you would do is you drag this all the way over to where the end of your video is, and it hits the black, and you simply right click and hit remove. It's very, very simple. It might actually do that when I upload my audio file in a second, and I'll show you what I mean. So I'm going to upload an audio file, but if you just uploaded this, clearly there's no black afterward. There's no dead video space, so you don't have to worry about anything. But I'm going to upload my audio, and then maybe I'll be able to show you. So I'm going to find my audio. SSE. And if you don't know what SSE means, I have a lot of courses. I teach a lot of courses on Udemy, and it's really essentially just for me to understand where the course is and what it's going. And actually, that was the wrong audio file. So that's okay. So that's simply a label and then the the video name. But a step I actually forgot, which was all right either way, but I'm going to show you now, is you want to come down here and add an audio file. If you do have an audio file, say you're mic'd up and you have an audio file, you simply right click here and you add audio track, and that will put an A1 down here where you can add your audio file. I could have done it anyway afterwards, but just to show you, give you an idea ahead of time. So now we're simply going to we're going to open the other one, which was SS1, simple video editing.
Guys, so welcome
I'm going to drag it down here to video, and then we're simply going to pull it down into audio, and you'll see that they're both relatively similar in length. Now this is what I mean right here. You see how you have black space right there? If you were playing this, and I'll just show you really fast, we'll come over here to about here, and we'll play, and we'll let it play, and then you'll see it'll go black and keep running, because all of this excess space you need to delete. This was a mistake that I made when I was first starting video editing. A lot of my videos had black spaces at the end, just dead space, dead video. And actually it's pretty funny if you do decide to check out my YouTube videos, which my YouTube channel is Digital Hustle if you didn't hear initially. You go back to the very first couple, which are horrible, by the way. But that, like I always say, you don't have to be perfect to start. You do have to start to be perfect, however. So get started. Don't let those things scare you. Power through anyway. But you can actually see that a lot of my videos, initially, like my first 3 or 4, I think, still have this black here because I haven't edited them. And when I uploaded them, I did not understand that clearly. So it's a little funny. I'm going to show you really fast what I mean by that. We'll just play it.
What this course entails. It's going to be very, very short. So we'll get started. With that being said, let's just hop right in.
And you could see as that was finishing, it's still running. The video is still playing, and this is all just black screen. And that would be that way if you don't cut this off. So that's an important step. You want to make sure you cut this off. So I'm going to stop it. I'm going to drag my little white scroll bar all the way over. And you want it as close to your shortest one as possible. It won't cut this off, trust me. It will just cut up to that on both of them. So then you right click simply and remove, and boom, you can see there's still a little bit black right there. If I maximize it a little bit, that was too much. You can see it didn't cut any of that off. We're still good. So that way they're both similar, they're both completely equal, and now we're simply going to export it. So now you're done. You have your video, you have your audio. If you just uploaded a video, you could have ignored that audio part. A lot of times you upload video, if you're recording at the same time, it will have audio attached to the video because a lot of recorders record video and audio at the same time. I personally use mics. I have 2 mics. One of them's a lot better than the other one. The other one's, the one I'm using currently is my backup mic, but hey, it still works, still is gets the message across. So with that being said, we're going to export really fast, and I'm going to show you the specifications to export. It's very, very simple. Hit export. Then we're going to come down. We are going to go to H.264 high, and then you're going to come over here to the resolution, which is the most important thing. 1920 by 1080. You want to make sure this is 1080. I did not mean to click that. You're going to make sure that this is progressive. I didn't mean to change that. And then you're going to come down here, frames per second. I find that 29.97 frames per second is the best in my opinion. If you want to go slightly under that, that's fine. I think 29.97 frames per second is the best. So that's good. 1920 by 1080, 29.97 frames per second. Make sure you're on high. Then you're going to come over to codec, and obviously you want your format to be MP4. It should be that already in the video editing software, but if it's not, make sure that that is. I like quality-based VB, and then you're going to simply increase your quality. I increase it to about 70. You can put it, 68 if you want. You can go a little bit higher than 70. I find that 70 is the best. This is just simple. We're not getting advanced here. We're just literally pumping out a video that's edited, that looks great, that looks professional, and this is it. So then with that being said, you simply export the file. You name it. I'm going to put it in, we'll put it in Skillshare courses, editing final, and then I'm simply going to rename it so I know what it is. SSE 1-simple video editing overview. And then it will save it as an MP4. If it doesn't save it as an MP4, every once in a while I'll run into this problem. Simply, if you start to save it and you see it uploading in one of your video files and it's uploading as like an article, that happens to me every so often. I'm still not sure why that happens. It's a very simple fix. You just put .mp4 at the end of your file. Easy fix, but you don't have to do that 99.9% of the time. Just wanted to kind of add that in for you in case that happens. And boom, then you're done. You'll see it start penning over here. It'll start, increasing in percentage. And as soon as it's done, it will be ready for upload on whatever platform you want. It looks professional. It looks great. It's that simple, guys. It does not have to be hard. It's very, very easy, like I said. So that's how you edit a video. That's how you produce a video. Very, very easy, very streamlined, very simple. I just wanted to bring that to you. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed this course. Obviously I have other courses. Feel free to check them out. If you do want to look at my other courses, you can simply click through this and look at my courses, or you can search Brian. That's Brian with a Y, Guerra. I'd love to help you out. If you have any questions, feel free to email me at Brian, that's Brian with a Y, at bgmediainnovation.com, and I'd love to help you out. So with that being said, we're going to end it here. Have a great day.